But North Union, when we look at them, at least when I think of their recent tradition, the last 5 or 6 years, pretty good in boys basketball. Bellefontaine's getting better. I saw them beat Jonathan Alder in overtime. They also won at Indian Lake Tuesday night, 45-40. That was a game also on Horvath Productions. I know you got a chance to see that game. What do you make out of both teams here as we're kind of at the midpoint of the season?
Well, I definitely notice a different Bellefontaine team. I think they've made some major improvements, just, early season, obviously, but they have a little bit more athleticism and ability to run and gun, I've noticed early on this season compared to last year. The duo and the combo of St. Clair and Snap, their ability to stretch the floor, I think, has really been good for the Chiefs. And then on the other end, I don't really know what to make of North Union. Obviously, I think their best player, the football player, is it Owen Davis?
Owen Davis.
Owen Davis. He is going to be an early enrollee at Purdue for football here in the next coming month. And I think he was a centerpiece for them last year, and he was a focal point. So, without him, they got a couple good guards, and I think they can run and gun and they can shoot the three ball. So I think it's going to be a really good matchup tonight.
It is a crossover, so it doesn't really count in the league standings. And you can speak to this from the coach perspective, being a main varsity football coach, the offensive coordinator, freshman boys basketball coach last year. I know that obviously the coach wants to win the game, but beyond that, what's Coach Stolle looking for? Here we're kind of in the midpoint in the season. I think this is the time where you kind of, as most coaches would say, get better, or maybe it's just not going to be there this year. So what are both coaches looking for?
Well, I think this is a very important game for Coach Stolle and the Chiefs. With them sitting at 3-4, anytime you start out with some losses early and you have a chance here, game 8, to get yourself to 500, I think that's important for them. And honestly, I think this is a very winnable game for the Chiefs. So I think we're in for a good one.
And as I do the introductions, we'll get the national anthem ready to roll here as they lower the flag. So we'll take a pause for this. If you've not been to a Bellefontaine game or watched one of the Bellefontaine games, the starting lineup's kind of quite a deal.
Oh yeah, it's a lot of fun.
They'll darken the gym here in a minute. We're going to pause for the national anthem, then we'll come back with some of our analysts after this.
At Horvath Productions, we offer specialized wedding films that cater to you and your spouse. With top-of-the-line equipment and storytelling skills, we can assure you that the biggest day of your lives will be captured from start to finish. On top of that, we offer some of the lowest rates in the industry so that you can have the best experience possible without having to give up other important aspects of your event. Visit horvathproductions.com/weddings to see how we can make your memory.
And now let's meet the cheerleaders for tonight's contest, starting with the visiting North Union Wildcats, coached by Sarah Arden.
Thanks for the national anthem there. Getting a chance to watch it right here at center court. North Union in town to take on Bellefontaine tonight in varsity boys basketball. Here on the Horvath Productions live stream. Chiefs again 3-4. Chiefs coming off some pretty big wins over the last 10 days or so. They beat Jonathan Alder in overtime, 53-46. Then just 2 nights ago, Bellefontaine won at Indian Lake, 45-40 with a balanced attack. Seeing the cheerleaders introduced for both teams, North Union and Bellefontaine. Then the North Union starters will be introduced in front of us here tonight, and we have those starters. Nolan Draper will start at a guard position. He's a 5'10 junior. Rylan Kiever will also start in the backcourt, a 6-foot junior. And then up front, Richie Bolander, a 6'1 senior. Also Miles Hall, who's a 5'11 sophomore, and Caden Lassiter, who is a 5'10 senior. So not a real big North Union team. Bellefontaine will be the bigger team tonight, Jake.
Right, yeah. They, like you said, and like I said earlier, they are more guard heavy, who they want to run and they want a gun and they want to shoot the 3-ball. So
Bellefontaine starters will be introduced in front of us tonight. And this is quite a scene. Looks like every night the jock block has a theme. Tonight I'm going to guess it's like Army fatigues.
Yeah, it looks like camo or Army, something of the sort.
Riley Neer will start tonight. Kind of control things. He's the Chieftain point guard. Tavian St. Clair also starting at one of those wing spots. Keegan Overton Story will start in the middle. Also starting for the Chiefs will be Carter Stapp, and C.J. Wilson will be the 5th starter. So, Bellefontaine has 3 starters that are 6'4". North Union will not start anybody that big at all. So if you're, from an X's and O's perspective, what do you expect Bellefontaine to do when they have the ball?
Well, the good news with this Bellefontaine team is, like I said earlier, they got size, but they also got speed. I mean, these 4 with Keegan obviously being the big, they can really run. Even though they got some size to them, they can really run and gun, and I think they can keep up with the pace that North Union's going to try and play with.
Davian St. Clair will jump against the Wildcats' Miles Hall. St. Clair a much bigger player. And St. Clair easily controls the tap. We're underway. The Chiefs in their home white unis. Red numerals, red letters, and Bellefontaine goes left to right to start this game, working against this North Union man-to-man. Keegan over to the story, gets it in low. Early. Jump hook, he missed it, and North Union corrals. Got a good look, just couldn't finish it.
Yeah, no doubt. I expect a lot of that, trying to get the ball inside early.
Chiefs open up at a man-to-man as well. North Union's first possession. And they work it inside, now kick it back outside. Good take to the basket.
Good D by Overton there.
Yeah, North Union cannot finish. C.J. Wilson into the front court, gets it to Neer.
There we go.
Neer skips it to Snap for a left wing triple.
There
he hit it.
Good penetration there, set up by Neer. That was a good look.
Snap with a 3, and the Chiefs take the early lead, 3-0 our score. Chiefs staying a man-to-man. North Union being patient.
I like what I'm seeing already defensively from the Chiefs.
It's early in the game, only the second possession for North Union, but I don't know that they have a certain guy they're targeting here. Maybe trying to get it to Draper some. Now Bolander bounces it inside. Kiever has it. Spin move, he missed it. Rebound controlled by Neer.
Rebound. I bet the Chiefs are looking to push here.
Yeah, they are. They got a 3-on-2. Snap will get into the lane, missed it. Over to Story, saved it, but he saved it to North Union. They got a chance for a run out. Skip ahead and able to, not able to score. Loose ball controlled by Neer. North Union got an easy one in transition, but could not stick it, and the Chiefs turn it over. Yeah. So a little sloppy in the early going. You can speak to this as a player. Is it hard to play over Christmas break?
As a player, I always enjoyed it. And honestly, even though we got a little bit of sloppy play, I think some of it's to do with that. I feel some energy in here. With the last couple of seasons Bellefontaine's had, I think, with the opportunity tonight, I think the Chiefs, they're bringing some energy tonight, and I think they'll settle down here early on.
North Union clears it out on the right side. Unable to finish as the driving guard, but he'll get 2 free throws. Good take by Miles Hall, who's a sophomore. 3-0 Bellefontaine leads at 5:40 to go in the opening quarter. What stuck out about the win Tuesday at Indian Lake? What was maybe Bellefontaine's advantage? They won by 5 points, 45-40.
Well, I think anytime you can hold a team to 40 points, you can't do anything but commend the defense. And even early on tonight, I can see Bellefontaine is going to play some tenacious defense, and I think that's what helped them against the Lake.
Miles Hall hit the first free throw, missed the second, and
Good call
got
there.
a block snap on a. he
wanted
wants
that
the
one.
continuation,
Yeah,
but
he wanted that one.
He won't get it. He got fouled in the drive.
Don't we all?
Now, if he's in the NBA, that would have counted.
No doubt.
Now the Chiefs turn it over on the inbounds, and here comes North Union on a 3-on-1, and
I don't know.
C.J. Wilson called for a reach. And will this be a shooting foul, Jake, you think?
No, I think
Okay.
he was
Still
looking,
driving.
Yeah, I think he was looking to pass there, possibly.
Okay. Couple of turnovers by Bellefontaine.
Yeah, some sloppy play early.
Chiefs still lead at 3-1.
It's got to be 5.
There's a
we
turnover
go.
by North Union, and Neer has a run out. He'll go right to the basket and lay it up and in.
Nice play by Neer. That's what he brings to this team.
Neer with the lay-in.
I think North Union's going to be looking to get Draper, number 1, some looks here early. They got to get him going.
He might be their best player. No fire
There
a
we
deep
go.
3. Hit it.
That's what they got to do.
Draper with a right wing triple, and the Chiefs lead at 5-4. Both teams have played man-to-man so far.
I see a few mismatches here with the size that you mentioned. I'd like to see Bellefontaine try to get the ball inside here early.
Missed a 3 badly.
A little bit of settling.
Yeah. Well, this is the new way of basketball. It's a lot of drive and kick and deep shots, but with you look at the 3 kind of tall, big bodies and snap. Overton, Story, and St. Clair. I would think they could get some points in the paint.
Yeah, I agree. And I bet Coach Stolle will be making that adjustment here before too long, like they started the game with, getting an easy bucket from Overton.
Good drive by Draper. He missed it, though. Rebound comes off to Neer, and he got fouled.
Decent amount of fouls early, too.
Chiefs dodged a bullet on that one. Draper had a really good take, and he just couldn't finish. The shooting and the ball handling early on, almost 4 minutes into this game, it does not look like the 9th or 10th game of the year.
Yeah, maybe, like you mentioned, maybe this they're hitting a little Christmas break lull here.
Well, I'm going to talk to you like a coach. Coaches love routine, and you're not in that same routine right now.
Right. Here we go. Look to run here. See a mismatch with Overton in there. Big size advantage for the Chiefs.
5-4, Chiefs in front. Wilson trying to work off a high ball screen.
There he is in there.
Wilson makes a good move to the basket. A couple dribbles,
Take.
missed
There
it.
it is.
He got fouled.
Good penetration there by Wilson.
Different looking player physically than he was a year ago. He's a strong looking young man.
Yeah, he is. He's really grown, height and weight. He looks good out there.
Wilson with 2 free throws. First one up, he missed it. Chiefs still lead at 5-4, 3:49 to go in the opening quarter here on Horvath Productions on our live stream. And
Looks like a lane warning maybe by St. Clair.
that was interesting. He was not in the lane, but
Yeah.
still can't move around.
Right.
Well, the fans don't like it. North Union's fans. And Wilson hits the second free throw. His first point of the night, Chiefs in front 6-4.
I like this press early on.
Yeah.
Change the tempo up a little bit.
1-2-1-1 it looks
Yeah.
like.
This is where they can really use their length
Yeah.
and get some free steals.
North Union gets it into the front court, though, and snaps off a left side 3. Missed it. Rebound loose. Still being fought for. North Union gets the loose ball.
They caught a break there.
Yeah, the Chiefs
Should've
had
a rebound.
3 defenders in the paint. Could not get the orange pumpkin out of there.
Looks like they're going a half-court zone here.
Yeah,
Looks like some sort of 3-2 here.
I think you're correct. Chiefs changed defenses for the first time. Oh, St. Clair with a steal. Maybe a chance for a run-out dunk. They'll go to the basket, and he will throw it down.
What a throw down by St. Clair.
Yeah.
That's what the fans been waiting for.
Yeah, he makes it look pretty easy. Chiefs in front 8-4.
Uh-oh.
Nearly.
Almost had another.
Yeah. Well, he's long at the top of the 3-2 zone.
I like this adjustment by Stolle. Coach Stolle getting in that 3-2 zone, letting the Chiefs use their length.
No doubt. Bellefontaine in front 8-4.
Reams and Scott in here.
They just came into the game, Caden Reams and Harper Scott that Jake talked about. Draper with a good take. It's right to the rim and lays it in.
Got to get him going.
Yeah, he's clearly North Union's best player.
Nice penetration and kick. There it goes.
Reams the right side triple, and the Chiefs lead it 11-6.
Reams has really been a nice spark off the bench for the Chiefs this season. Guy that can kind of do it all. 10 seconds. Chiefs with the momentum.
Yeah, no doubt. Their quickness, and not only the quickness is there, but the length to throw it over.
Yeah. Yeah, they're long.
I think that might be the more impressive part than the quickness.
Yeah, I agree. Oh, ill-advised there.
Yeah, Wilson just threw it too high for Harper Scott. Maybe too hard, too. It was a fastball.
Chiefs will stay in this full court press. I like it.
North Union trying to work out of it. Draper has it. It's right back to one of his guards. Back to Draper again.
Another 10 seconds. 10. Wow. North Union's going to have trouble with this.
Well, the old principle is you have to flash a guy to the middle, right around the Chieftain logo.
Right.
And they're just not helping out their two guards.
Yeah, Chiefs are swarming and moving. That's key when you want a full court press. You got to keep moving, and that's what the Chiefs are doing. It's causing issues.
It's a momentum deal too. Depending on what side you're on, if you're the one causing the turnovers, it's good momentum, but then it's equally bad the other way.
Good
now
take.
a nice take by Salyer, and the sophomore gets inside and lays it in.
Chiefs right back in it.
13-6.
On makes.
And
another steal.
Yep.
It's a big possession here. Pull up Reams.
St. Clair skies for the rebound, but couldn't contain it. All loose, still loose.
Wow, Chiefs really getting after it on the defensive end.
Reams certainly plays with the motor.
Yeah, he does. Yeah, he's got a fire to him, and like I said, it's nice to have that spark off the bench because he comes in and he's ready to make a statement.
Chiefs in front, 13-6.
Another steal.
Yeah, Reams took it away.
Another long defender in Reams too. It's tough for these small guards for North Union.
Yeah, North Union's had a tough first quarter. A lot of turnovers.
Yeah. Bellefontaine starting to play a little more clean.
Yeah, they are.
And it's showing.
Now here, do you hold it for one, Jake? 43 seconds to go.
I bet Coach Stolle will.
Okay.
With a lead like this, maybe, unless you get a good look. That's a good look. Sire can make that.
Yeah, it's true. It's a deep three, a little bit too long.
Another steal.
It is, 2-on-1. St. Clair will go right to the basket, and he got, well.
Good play by North Union there.
Yeah.
He did not want to get dunked on.
That's pretty good defense. 2-on-1, you force a jump ball, and it goes back to North Union.
Absolutely.
Both teams very deep, playing 8-9 guys, and we're not even out of the first quarter.
Yeah, it's always good when you keep guys fresh like that. Especially with Bellefontaine, they're wanting to crank the tempo up and press.
North Union had a chance for a breakaway.
Ooh.
Hall got free against pressure.
Bellefontaine really getting in those passing lanes.
Yeah, staying in that zone. Draper thought about the three. Nice
Draper
escape
again.
dribble.
Nice move, just couldn't finish.
Pretty good first quarter. 13-6 our score after one. Chiefs in front. What do you make out of the first 8 minutes, Jake?
Well, I think, early on, like you had mentioned, it was a little bit sloppy on both ends. I think North Union's kind of maintained a little bit of sloppiness, struggling bringing the ball up against Bellefontain's press. But I think Bellefontain's done a good job of cleaning things up and getting better looks. And I think that's why Bellefontain's been able to take a lead here in the early going.
Chiefs in front 13-6. We're getting ready for the second quarter to begin. Bellefontaine Marching Band, I think just minutes ago,
Cheez-It Bowl.
performed in the Cheez-It Bowl at halftime
Pretty cool.
in Orlando, Florida. The way they did that at 8 other high schools, so 9 high school bands on the football field at once.
Okay.
That's a lot of people.
Yeah, it is.
Yep, pretty much fills up the football field. So Bellefontaine got to perform in a bowl this evening. That game's still going on. It's Oklahoma and Florida State. Here the Bellefontaine boys basketball team in front 13-6 over North Union as we go to the second quarter. The girls basketball team, Lady Chiefs lost at Marion Pleasant last night 52-33. The Chiefs will start this quarter with the ball. It's Caden Reams, Jacob Salyer, C.J. Wilson, Tavian St. Clair, and Harper Scott. One senior on the floor, and Caden Reams. Harper Scott looking for somebody, gets it into St. Clair mid-post. Now a skip over to Reams. They'll look for some kind of a lane. Can't really find much. Good pass to Harper Scott. Wilson's open on the right side, and C.J. Wilson knocks in a three. Chiefs with their biggest lead of the night, 16-6.
Good defense.
And North Union cannot finish it. Oh, they take it away though.
Back.
Yeah.
Chiefs back in that zone again.
Another deflection. Wilson maybe got away with one as the North Union guard Lassiter fell down, but North Union retains.
Oh, there we go. That's what Bellefontain's looking for. North Union pick up their dribble.
Now, would you call it a 2-3 or a 3-2? I'm saying 2-3 right now.
It looks like they're in a 2-3 now. Oh, wow.
Nice takeaway by Reams. He's in the open floor, and he'll lay it up and in.
Nice play by Reams there on the defensive end.
Coach Gross for North Union, I'm surprised has not called a timeout.
Yeah, I am too.
Now North Union missed it, but able to convert. Nice putback by Miles Hall, the sophomore.
Yeah, these long guards are giving North Union issues.
C.J. Wilson got fouled in the drive. 6:22 to go in the first half. Chiefs lead at 18-8. Their biggest lead was 18-6. And Coach Dolly not afraid to go very deep. It's like watching a hockey team here.
Yeah, I think, it looked like a hockey sub there.
Yeah, a new line is in.
We even got 6 guys on the court. Bellefontaine's got 6 guys looking to gain an advantage the dirty way.
Now Reams will come out. It appears. Yes. Salyer will stay in. A little bit of confusion, but we got to sort it out. Now snap goes right into Overton Story on a drop down. Jump hook off.
Just faded a little bit there. Give it right back.
Now Wilson goes to the basket, missed it, but he will get 2 free throws.
Yeah, they gave it right back to the Chiefs there after a nice possession.
Wilson will get 2 free throws for the Chiefs. He missed that one.
Reams checks in.
Wilson missed the first, second one airborne. Got that one.
Split him again.
Wilson has 5 points on the night. 19-8. And North Union throws it away again.
Still struggling with that full court press. I don't see Coach Stolle getting out of it anytime soon.
No.
No.
I don't know why he would.
No.
Chiefs working it around the perimeter. Riley Neer has it. Dumped down to
Gonna get
Snap.
inside again.
Snap missed it badly. Neer, though, looking to save. And North Union gets the loose ball. 5:30 to go in the first half. Chiefs up 19-8 over visiting North Union in boys hoops. Draper. What about the three? And
Stays here.
Chiefs deflected out. North Union brings in
Richie Bolander checks in for North Union.
one of their starters back in, Richie Bolander, and their seniors. 19-8 are scored. Chiefs led after the opening quarter, 13-6.
23 here, Miles Hall. He's a guy who can shoot from three. I remember from last year. I'd like to see them possibly get him going as well.
Chiefs stay in the zone.
Chiefs almost got another steal.
Draper with a nice drive. He lays it in.
Draper's a good little player.
Junior, 5'10", he's crafty. Names thought about the three, puts it on the deck, goes to the basket.
Good take. Good take by Reams.
Wow. Timeout by Coach Gross. 4:40 to go in the first half. Full timeout by the Wildcats. Chiefs lead at 21-10. Coach Gross talking to his team. What do you think? What's he talking to them about right now, if you had to guess?
Well, I'd say, their biggest struggle right now is with that full court Chieftain press. So they need a little bit more of ball fakes and more bounce passes, I think. Fake a pass to make a pass. And they got to take their time. Obviously they've had 10 seconds, so they don't want to take too much time, but they need to be a little bit more efficient trying to work against that full court press.
Chiefs in front 21-10. Chiefs have had balance. Reams has 7. He came in off the bench. Draper has 7 of the 10 for North Union. North Union doesn't get really anything, though, out of post touches. Is that, you think, just because they're the smaller team? Is that just their style, if you had to guess?
Well, I think it's one of those situations. I mean, if you look at him last year, Owen Davis was a
That's true. He's a
huge
post
part.
player.
I mean, post player, guard. He kind of did everything. When you got a guy like that, he can make you right. And they're struggling to find, getting a guy like that going tonight.
And they do break the pressure, not by much though. Another second or so. That might have been a 10. And 3 missed on the left side by the Wildcats, but they get the rebound. Now Draper ready for one. He missed it. And we got a foul on the Wildcats.
Yeah, North Union, 2 good looks there. They got to knock those down if they want to, stay in this game.
Yeah, a couple threes. Now they show a little full court pressure. St. Clair brings it up himself. Now he's on a double team.
Good find.
Moves it over to Wilson. Wilson lost the ball. And he kicked that out as well, so it's a turnover. 21-10, so out of the timeout, Coach Gross went with full court pressure.
Yeah, they got to find a way to mix things up a little bit. Try and get some buckets in transition.
Now a 3-on-2. Draper thinks about going to the hoop. He'll try,
Another
but the ball's
turnover.
taken away. A lot of turnovers.
Yeah.
St. Clair fires a 3. He missed it. Neer gets the offensive rebound now.
Good hustle by Riley Neer.
Goes right to the
Getting
bucket.
to the line.
He missed it, but he'll get 2 free throws.
Yeah, North Union out of the timeouts done a good job. Back-to-back possessions, beating the press. Just can't capitalize on the other end.
Here at the line, shoot 2 for Chiefs. Wildcat foul on 2.
Here getting 2 free throws.
His second.
First one up, missed it.
Checks in for North Union.
Near just a 40% free throw shooter on the season.
It's quite surprising.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's down from last year, but it's still early for him.
He missed both. That's something that's fixable in your mind?
What's that?
Hitting free throws, is that fixable if you're kind of in a funk?
Yeah, I think we had that conversation earlier about just playing basketball. That's the best way to get better at it. I think free throws go hand in hand with that. Shooting, practicing free throws all the time is how you get better at it. Good find by Overton.
Yeah, nice dump down. Cross lane pass from Overton Story to St. Clair. St. Clair has 4 points on the night. The Chiefs have their biggest lead of the night, 23-10. 3 minutes to go in the first half.
That's typically not the best way to break a press, is dribbling through it, but he somehow made it work.
No. Have you been to several Chiefs games?
This is my 3rd game.
Okay.
I went to Shawnee early in the season. I think it was the opener.
Yeah.
And then I got to watch the Jonathan Alder overtime win. That was an awesome game here.
Another turnover. They'll slip it ahead to St. Clair, who lays it up and in, and they got fouled.
Good find and good finish by St. Clair. North Union struggling.
Yeah, they just joining us. The short summary is they're having a really hard time in their half-court offense, and they're giving up way too much stuff in the open floor.
Yeah, a lot of turnovers, like you said.
St. Clair missed that one.
Another offensive rebound. Overton just fading away a little bit too much there.
Yeah, I don't. He thought he was maybe in a different spot in the lane. The Chiefs still get 2 points out of that possession.
Another turnover.
Yep, here goes St. Clair right to the bucket. He lost the ball, gets to Wilson though, and Wilson
nice.
lays it up and in.
Play. Way to stick with it. Find Wilson underneath. North Union is just struggling to find quality looks. Ooh.
See, we got this foul on us. I'm going to ask Jake about this one here. And Overton Story. I've got an opinion about this. I thought he was pretty set, but when you're the biggest body on the floor,
Yeah.
you're a magnet for fouls. You ever notice that?
Yeah.
I thought he did it about as well as he could do it right there.
Especially when it's a small guard driving in on a big body like Overton. They tend to favor the smaller player. No doubt, because to me it looked like Overton was straight up.
Yeah. And there was some contact. I don't think it could have been an offensive foul. I think you could have argued it was just a play on.
Yeah, I agree.
But they didn't ask us, so.
I don't think they will either, Bill.
North Union splits the pair.
Bellefontaine looking to run out again. Possibly got away with the travel there.
Salyer gets it to Wilson. Good drive to the bucket.
That's what Wilson does best. Penetrate. Good putback.
Harper Scott with his first bucket. Chiefs with a very balanced attack, lead at 29-11.
Another. Oh, I spoke too soon.
Almost.
Reams getting after it. There they find it. They beat the press.
Yeah. Good finish by Miles Hall. The sophomore's got 5. Chiefs lead it 29-13.
Gave him wide open look there for Reams. Typically he makes those count.
They'll fire another one. Missed it.
Another offensive rebound.
Oh,
Wow.
nice putback by
Nice
Reams.
strong
I thought he
take.
got fouled as well.
Yeah, I thought so. Could have been an and one there. That's, ooh. I don't know. It looked to me like he got away with a little hop travel there.
Yeah.
Normally,
Yeah, Reams
Normally
reached
that'll be
with the
called.
left hand, too. That was kind of a bang-bang call.
Yeah.
1:02 to go in the game, or in the half, rather, first half, and the Chiefs lead at 31-13 over North Union. This is quite surprising. I thought we'd see a much closer game.
Yeah, I agree. I think North Union is just struggling to find any sort of identity tonight. Bellefontaine really just dominating on all facets of the game.
Good double team. A nice rebound by Reams. Good job blocking out on the backside.
Really nice.
Now do you hold it for one? 36 seconds?
I bet so. I bet so. But again, last time I said that, they shot a three within
I think this
seconds.
time, though, it is.
Yeah.
They're spreading it. It's definitely a delayed, it's kind of spread look. One guy cuts down and pops out. They're definitely holding it for one shot. Well, that's what the coach is calling anyways.
Right. Yeah, typically when Coach Shaw is yelling out perfect, they're looking to get the last shot.
Running a little weave. 9 seconds to go. Oh,
Get a nice
good steal
steal.
by North Union, though.
Showing some craftiness, too. Oh, wow. There it is, the big body. That one actually was a foul, though, Bill.
Well, you don't want to do it, but it is a 16th foul. It's going to be a sideline out of bounds.
It's not a hateful foul.
Pardon me?
I said it's not a hateful foul with
No.
1 second on the
Just got to
clock.
play good defense for 1 second. North Union cranks up a three, well
Yeah.
off the mark, and that's the end of the half.
What a half.
Shot missed that time by Keever, and after one half, Bellefontaine Chiefs really having their way. And so many facets, not just the scoreboard here, but what they've done with their defense, being able to turn into points. And here at the half, it's 31-13 Bellefontaine over North Union on Horvath Production and the varsity boys basketball. We'll take a little halftime pause here tonight.
At Horvath Productions, we offer specialized wedding films that cater to you and your spouse. With top-of-the-line equipment and storytelling skills, we can assure you that the biggest day of your lives will be captured from start to finish. On top of that, we offer some of the lowest rates in the industry so that you can have the best experience possible without having to give up other important aspects of your event. Visit horvathproductions.com/weddings to see how we can make your memory.
Stream tonight. I'm Bill Tipple, Jake Kennedy. It's halftime in Varsity Boys Hoops. Bellefontaine leads North Union 31-13. It's been pretty one-sided from about the first 3 minutes into the game on. Bellefontaine has never trailed this game. The Chiefs led 13-6 after the opening quarter. The second quarter was really tough for North Union as Bellefontaine outscored them 18-7. And dealing with the pressure has been a real challenge. I've got to give it to Coach Stolle now. I'm sure Jake will have some opinions playing for Coach Stolle, coaching under him last year. Coach Stolle, to me, is a defensive half-court, control the tempo kind of coach when you look at his career. But he has adjusted and gone full court, which it's hard for coaches to give up that control, I think, because it's gonna be sometimes feast or famine. You might get a steal, but you might also give up a few layups in transition if you play pressure defense. But his pressure defense, when I say his, the Chiefs' pressure defense has been at one of the main focal points of the game. I would guess that Coach Gross for North Union talked about how to break the press at the half.
Yeah, that's been the biggest thing, and that's what we keep talking about is this full court press that Bellefontaine's been able to execute tonight. Just their length is giving them so many fits. I mean, just about every position, 5 guys have a height advantage over North Union, so they're really struggling.
Chiefs up 31-13. This is a crossover game, so it doesn't count in the league standings. And if Bellefontaine holds on and wins this game, that puts them at 4 wins, and I believe that would equal their win total from a year ago.
Yeah, they were 4-19 last year.
I believe so.
Yeah, this would be a big one.
North Union gets the ball to start the second half. They'll go left to right.
Bellefontaine back in that zone.
And now it's a 2-3. They really extend it with Wilson and Neer. Draper's got to get more shot attempts to me, Jake. I think he's got to get, I'll say, 8 or 10 shot attempts this half.
Yeah, and 23 here. Typically, he's He's a guy that can shoot. He was a guy they looked out for last year. He was, as a freshman, he was getting some varsity minutes on a pretty good North Union team last year.
Talking about sophomore Miles Hall. Yeah, Hall and Draper are their most accomplished shooters and scorers. Chiefs now look like maybe they're man-to-man. And loose ball taken away by St. Clair. He'll snap it ahead to Carter Snap. Snap on a 2-on-2 will go to the basket, pull up and hit it.
Really good take by the Chiefs.
That's their deal. Their defense becomes offense.
Right back in that full court press.
Better job by North Union. Anytime you're beating pressure, it's about spacing to me.
Here they are. Bellefontaine mixing it up now into more of a 3-2. Am I wrong here?
I would say this possession 3-2. C.J. Wilson with a kick. Got to rotate, but they have really three really long or quick, or sometimes both, wing defenders. So with Wilson, Neer, who's probably more known for quickness, and then St. Clair.
Yeah, it's nice as a coach. Anytime Bellefontaine has a full court zone press, if you can go zone full court into a zone half court efficiently, it makes it easy on those guys.
And Miles Hall gets loose for a baseline three. St. Clair gets into the front court. Chiefs now slow down a little bit. Wilson with a good take, missed it. The rebound controlled by North Union.
Good penetration by Wilson.
33-16. Another deflection. Chiefs up by 17. They were up by 18 at the half.
Taking out the big fella.
Overton Story. Nice take by Draper, but he missed it, and the rebound fought for. North Union gets it back.
Yeah, good offensive rebound there to keep possession.
Henry Stolly not happy they gave up a second chance here for North Union. Draper looking to get somebody in.
There's nowhere to go with the ball. Oh, almost a 5-second call.
North Union got a great look, but Bolander could not finish in the lane.
Wide
Wilson
open.
Fires the three, he missed it. North Union will look to maybe push, then reset things. Chiefs for the turnover though, or a defensive takeaway I should say, and Wilson scores it, and timeout by Coach Gross.
A lot of transition points for the Chiefs tonight. They are getting after it.
35-16. Chiefs up by 19. Full timeout by North Union. Wow.
At Horvath Productions, we offer specialized wedding films that cater to you and your spouse. With top-of-the-line equipment and storytelling skills, we can assure you that the biggest day of your lives will be captured from start to finish. On top of that, we offer some of the lowest rates in the industry so that you can have the best experience possible without having to give up other important aspects of your event. Visit horvathproductions.com/
Obviously makes a difference. 5:29 to go in the third quarter. The Chiefs in front 35-16 here on Horvath Productions. Coach Gross using his second timeout. Chiefs trying to pick up their fourth win of the year. They won at Indian Lake Tuesday night, 45-40. North Union working against pressure again. And there's a deflection by Wilson.
Those over-the-top passes are what's got North Union in trouble. trying to beat the press that way.
3-ball missed. Harper Scott got the rebound and lost the ball, but out of bounds off of North Union. You're North Union, would you think about pressing maybe to, try and get some steals because of the large deficit?
Yeah, I absolutely would. And I would think about maybe mixing in a zone, kind of like what Bellefontaine's doing. Just, they got to find a way to slow down the Chiefs.
Here, it's a good look out top.
Good look.
Hits a right wing triple. Very unselfish play. Snap, got it in the post, kicked it back to Neer.
Neer has struggled a little bit from beyond the arc this season. That's a good one for his confidence.
He's got a good looking shot though, I think, don't you?
Yeah, and typically he's pretty good from 3. Last year he was pretty solid. This year he's just in a little bit of a slump, but that right there is a good one for him.
Reams comes in. St. Clair goes out. One thing about Reams, if you've not seen a Bellefontaine game this year, he brings great energy.
He does. He is a great spark for this team, just his tenacity and the way he gets it after it.
Same deal in football?
Oh, yeah. Sometimes good, sometimes bad. But no, you love having a guy like Reams on your team.
3 missed that time by North Union. Neer gets the rebound, gets it off to Reams. Back to Neer. Chiefs up by 22, their biggest lead of the night. 4:10 to go in the third quarter. Here at Bellefontaine High School. And Chiefs with a live ball turnover. Really an unforced error.
Yeah, you called it. They're picking up a little bit of pressure here, trying to mix things up on the Chiefs.
Chiefs stay in the zone. That zone is tough because of the length.
Good take.
Good drive by North Union, but they can't finish. Reams fouled as they de-glass him. They take his glasses off.
Goggles almost hit the deck there.
Yeah. That's the first foul of the half on North Union. It's the third on Miles Hall, so he's on a little bit of foul trouble. Jacob Salyer will come in. Neer will go out. In your mind, who's the best deep ball shooter for Bellefontaine on this team right now? Open 3, let's say.
Open 3, I'd like Reams taking that shot.
Okay.
I think he's a guy who can score it from beyond the arc.
All right.
Max Parrish comes in for the first time this game for North Union, number 3. He's their tallest guy, and I think he's pretty athletic for him. I don't know what the issue is. Maybe did he play? Maybe JV, or maybe he was out the first half.
I don't remember him in the JV game now. I didn't get here until maybe, second half action. Both teams have used 9 or 10 players each. Chiefs up 38-16, 3:15 to go.
There they go, finding him.
Parrish scores in transition.
Parrish is going to add something to them as far as just giving them a little more size.
Yeah.
I think that's where Bellefontaine's taking an advantage this game. Charge called.
Salyer with the charge, but did you see anybody set?
I didn't, and I think the ref down here on the baseline was unsure of what to call too. Yeah, I didn't. Yeah, I don't agree with that one, Bill.
Timeout Chiefs. 2:59 to go in the third. Chiefs lead at 38-18. We'll take a break here from Bellefontaine High School on Horvath Productions.
At Horvath Productions, we offer specialized wedding films that cater to you and your spouse. With top-of-the-line equipment and storytelling skills, we can assure you that the biggest day of your lives will be captured from start to finish. On top of that, we offer some of the lowest rates in the industry so that you can have the best experience possible without having to give up other important aspects of your event. Visit horvathproductions.com/weddings to see how we can make your memory.
Back at Bellefontaine High School. And the Chiefs lead North Union 38-18. 2:59 to go in the third quarter. With Jake Kennedy on Bill Tipple, we have Horvath Productions. That's Michael Horvath, Zach Horvath. And this live stream live streams on Horvath Productions and Peak of Ohio TV.com throughout the season. That's kind of a new deal in high school sports. They did not have that when you played, Jake, these video streams.
No, absolutely. And Horvath Productions has done a nice job streaming Chieftain athletics.
Carter snap knocks it out, so North Union will inbound now on the near sideline. Chiefs stay in the zone. Salyer, Reams, Wilson, Harper Scott, and Carter Snap in there for Bellefontaine. Ball was open for a three momentarily. Now Parrish has it.
Parrish going to look to get going here.
He missed it. Rebound fought for, and it's controlled by Harper Scott. Scott looking for a guard. Gets it to C.J. Wilson. Back to Scott. Now Carter Snap flings it over to Reams. Reams lost the ball, still loose, and North Union takes it away. A little sloppy the last minute or two for the Chiefs.
Yeah, they could use a stop here.
And ball tipped around, still being fought for. Knocked out by North Union. Bellefontaine basketball. 2:05 to go in the third. St. Clair in, Near in. Over to Story in, and going to the bench will be Salyer, Snap, and Harper Scott. Chiefs could use a good half-court offensive set. A few passes and get a close in basket with a good view. See what they can do here. Reams will fire a triple. He missed it. Rebound being fought for and controlled by Near. Near with a good pass to Overton Story. Overton Story with a good spin. He missed it. Rebound comes off to Wilson. He got fouled. Just relentless going for the offensive rebounds.
Yeah, I don't know if Coach Stolley was happy with that transition shot there by Reams pulling up that three-pointer. I think they had numbers to possibly penetrate there. But again, Bellefontaine's athleticism and size getting them second chance opportunities here.
Wilson's first free throw up, and it rims off. Chiefs have struggled with the foul line tonight.
Yeah, they have. And I think every time C.J. Wilson's gone to the line, he split free throws. Let's hope he hits this tail end here.
Chiefs up 38-18, 1:45 to go in the third. That one missed as well.
Good rebound by Overton.
Over to Reams, who goes to the basket, lays it up and in with the left hand. I'd like to see those guys that can finish with both hands.
Right, no doubt. And he is one of those guys.
Parrish fires a three. He missed it as it goes over the backboard.
I think with Parrish not playing the first half, I think he's in overdrive mode. He's trying to get a bunch of shots up.
And you can evaluate talent. You think he's one of their best players.
Yeah, absolutely.
One of their longer players, kind of a similar body to a Carter Snap.
Right.
Maybe an inch shorter, but close. Max is a 6'3" junior for the Wildcats. Chiefs up 40-18. Good pass by Near. Now Reams fires a three. He got it.
Good ball movement there by the Chiefs in transition.
He plays fast.
Yeah. He can score it from everywhere.
Chiefs up by 25, the biggest lead of the night.
I don't know what happened there. Miscommunication got him a good look, but
Miles Hall
go.
got a great drive, but just couldn't finish. St. Clair with a nice drive.
Oh, wow, what a take by St. Clair.
Yeah. He's got 8 points on the night. Chiefs up 45-18. 38 seconds to go in the third quarter. Draper was out of the game for an extended period. Miles Hall hounded in this zone. Draper looking to drive, he's cut off.
That's a pretty good take there.
Yeah,
another miss, so.
North Union's missed a bunch of nickel and dimers. Now Salyer with a good finish.
What a take.
With a left-handed finish. That's how you do it. If you're on the left side, use the left hand, and the Chiefs now lead it by 29.
I believe on a 9-0 run.
Yes, you're right. And Draper, fadeaway two, missed it, and that's the end of the quarter. Wow.
Wow.
After 3, it's all Bellefontaine Chiefs on their home court against North Union tonight in varsity boys. Bellefontaine 47, North Union 18. Back with the fourth quarter after this.
At Horvath Productions, we offer specialized wedding films that cater to you and your spouse. With top-of-the-line equipment and storytelling skills, we can assure you that the biggest day of your lives will be captured from start to finish. On top of that, we offer some of the lowest rates in the industry so that you can have the best experience possible without having to give up other important aspects of your event. Visit horvathproductions.com/weddings to see how we can make your memory.
Back at Bellefontaine High School here on Horvath Productions on our stream tonight. Go to the fourth quarter, and it's all the hometown Bellefontaine Chiefs as they lead North Union a CBC crossover game of varsity boys basketball 47-18. This game does not count in the league standings, and Coach Gross has had quite a program at North Union, but this year, tough year for the Wildcats. They're 2-4 overall. On a 3-game losing streak. Bellefontaine on the flip side is about to go to 4-4 unless there's a miraculous meltdown here.
Yeah, the Chiefs will look good tonight. And I expect more of the same to close it out.
Hard to play with a big lead or not necessarily?
I don't know about that. I didn't see that one, I guess. I would say with how this game's going, I think the Chiefs will be just fine.
Okay.
But sometimes it can get out of hand, and not in a good way. I mean, you get comfortable, but I think the Chiefs will stay after it.
Well, part of this is our aggressive defense. It's hard to get lackadaisical when you're playing so quick defensively.
And Coach Stolle is not going to call off the dogs.
Well, they've just swarmed the ball in the half court.
Good find.
Pass.
Good ball movement there.
Yeah, it was.
Got to make that count if you're North Union.
Salyer on a 3-on-2. He's going to lob it to St. Clair, who flips it up, missed it. Over to Story, though, clears. Flipped it up,
and
and
he
put it up
by
and
Overton.
in.
We almost saw a Sports Center top 10 play there, Bill. That could have got crazy in here.
Maybe a lob to St. Clair for a dunk. There goes St. Clair on a 1-on-3. They'll go right to the basket, flip it up, missed it. Rebound controlled by Harper
offensive
Scott.
rebound. Another offensive rebound.
And near.
So many second chance points here for Bellefontaine.
51-18. Chiefs lead it by 33. Parrish trying to work against the zone.
Got his hands on him there.
Yeah. Chiefs with the win go to 4-4 on the year. Chiefs' next game will be right after the break ends at Marysville. Not easy.
No doubt. That'll be a fun one, though.
And that time, Hall hits the 3.
That just ended a 13-0 Chieftain run.
Yeah, which really ended the game.
That was much needed.
Overton Story against pressure. Gets another layup. He's got 4. Really good pass by Nia.
Ooh, looked like a possible travel there. Neer has done a great job.
St. Clair going to the basket and missed it. Ball being fought for. Salyer gets it. He put it up. Yep.
Good take by the sophomore Salyer there. He's a guy that can score it.
To me, he's been one of the guys that's been a surprise. And well, you had him last year as a freshman, didn't you?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so you know clearly better than I do. But as far as offensive skills, shooting ability, he's amongst the best on the team, I think.
Yeah, I agree. I think what sets him apart is this dude he doesn't get out of the gym. He's constantly playing basketball all the time, and he's a good basketball player. He just has that feel all the time, and he can do a lot of good things for the Chiefs.
Draper hits a 3.
Another 3 for North Union.
Right side 3 where he was open. Chiefs up 55-24. 5:45 to go in the game. St. Clair puts it on the deck, flipped it up, missed it. A little bit off balance. Kind of fading away, and North Union comes back the other direction.
Another open three for North Union.
Salyer with a good takeaway. Here comes St. Clair on a run out. Take one dribble.
Oh,
lay
wow.
Lay it up and in and
And
get
one.
fouled.
St. Clair, I've never seen someone mad about an and one, but he's mad because he was ready to
Throw it down.
raise the roof.
Yeah.
Good finish by number 2.
57-24. And timeout by somebody. I'm not sure which staff. 5:15 to go. It's a full timeout by the Chiefs. We will keep it right here. 57-24. Bellefontaine running away with this game. They'll go to 4-4. But again, if you look at the schedule, Monday night, Marysville, that's a toughie. And next Friday, home against Kenton Ridge. That's a much improved team. Jake will ask you a little bit about football here. We're getting ready for the new year. College football playoff is Saturday. Michigan against TCU. And then Ohio State against Georgia. You have any thoughts, predictions, scores?
Well, I think Michigan will handle TCU.
Not close, you don't think?
I think it'll be 14 plus.
All right.
I know TCU is always in close games, but I think Michigan is just superior to them. And I also think, I'm not sure the outcome of Georgia-Ohio State. Obviously, I'm going to be rooting for Ohio State, but I think that game's going to be a lot closer than people might anticipate. I bet within in the 3-point range, 3 to 7, somewhere in there.
Okay. All right. Does the last game matter? And what I mean by that is, will there be lingering effects from Michigan? Is that of a negative thing, or maybe does that make it a hungry Ohio State team?
I bet there's a sour taste for Ohio State,
Okay.
and I think they're going to come out, and I think they're going to be ready to play.
St. Clair hits the free throw.
St. Clair with 11.
Yeah, he just got 11. 58-24. Draper trying to work against this pressure. Well, Fountain started man-to-man, but they've played zone a good chunk of this game. There's another steal. 3-on-3, and St. Clair will look to push. Get it off to Reams,
wow.
who lost his balance. Hopefully he's okay. He is.
Looked like his ankle gave out or something there.
Yeah,
Might
but
have rolled an ankle.
He's running fine.
Another steal for Bellefontaine.
And, oh, good takeaway by Parrish. Stripped snap, and he lays it up and in.
Good steal and finish by number 3,
That was
Parrish.
nice. He didn't play until the second half, which is a good question as to why. He's one of their best players, wouldn't you think?
Yeah, I agree. And we can see that early on. He's athletic and he's long.
58-26, Chiefs lead it by 32. Wilson lost the ball, still loose, and Wilson called for a foul.
I thought he got fouled before, but
He may have.
He definitely rolled up on North Union there.
Yeah. 58-26, Chiefs lead it by 32. Near will come in, snap goes out. I would say the Chiefs have about as many or even more points in the open court or defense to offense than half-court points.
Yeah, I agree. I absolutely agree. Their transition has been the key tonight.
The difference, their defense has led to offense. 3 missed that time.
Ill-advised 3.
Ooh, here I guess for a
Over the back call there.
maybe, yeah. He was out of position. 3:58 to go in the game. Chiefs lead it, 58-26. All missed the triple.
Good
St. Clair.
closeout by Reams. There they go. Got numbers again and running.
Yeah, Harper Scott will go to the basket. Left
Nice
hand
left.
finish. Another good open court player. Quick and strong.
And once again, another transition bucket.
60-26. Chiefs by 34.
Oh, almost poked it loose there.
Parrish, nice finish. The high post. Couple dribbles, squares up and scores it. 60-28. Chiefs lead it by 32. Reams will go to the basket. Left-handed
Reams fouled
shot
hard.
and missed it, but he got fouled. 3:16 to go.
Reams goes to the line, just a 50% free throw shooter.
Yeah, there's always things to work on. That's something that I would guess that Coach Stolle would say with this team tonight that was not up to the standard he wants to see.
Yeah, I agree. And they've struggled a little bit from the line, just shooting just 52%.
(60-28). Chiefs up by 32. St. Clair checks out. Chiefs won the JV game 59-34. There was no freshman game tonight. Half free throw rims in for Reams. I believe Reams leads all scorers tonight. He's got 15. That's a game high.
And he's done a little bit of everything. Run out in transition. He's hit some threes, some putbacks. He's played well for the Chiefs tonight off the bench.
All on a double team. Another good double team. And the ball knocked out by the Chiefs. I think that's the right call. Very active.
Yeah, they've been active the whole game. In comes Crable for the first time. Alex Crable, number
Sophomore.
5.
You coached him last year.
Absolutely.
What kind of a game's he bring?
He is a shooter. He wants to shoot it, and he wants to shoot it a bunch. Once he gets high, he's pretty lights out.
Draper hits the three. Good cross-court pass by Parrish. Draper is leading the way for the Wildcats. A bit of pressure. Muir needs to get a move on. He'll skip it ahead. And the ball taken away by the Wildcats. Parrish will go in.
Oh, and a dunk.
Yep.
I didn't expect that. I wasn't sure if he was going to even try to dunk there.
He did it pretty easily.
Yeah, he did.
Chiefs got a little ragtag, and the coach will take a break. Coach Stolle will take a timeout. 2:14 to go in the game. Chiefs lead at 61-33 over North Union. More after this.
At Horvath Productions, we offer specialized wedding films that cater to you and your spouse. With top-of-the-line equipment and storytelling skills, we can assure you that the biggest day of your lives will be captured from start to finish. On top of that, we offer some of the lowest rates in the industry so that you can have the best experience possible without having to give up other important aspects of your event. Visit horvathproductions.com/weddings to see how we can make
2:14 to go in the game. We welcome you back here to Bellefontaine High School. Thanks for Matt Comstock having us out tonight. I'm Bill Sipple with Jake Kennedy, and the Bellefontaine Chiefs running past North Union 61-33 in varsity boys basketball, a crossover game. Some of the few of the Bellefontaine fans starting to stream out. They know this one's well in hand. Now we expected. I thought it would be a tight game.
Yeah, the Chiefs have really, they showed something tonight. They were just getting after it from the start. They started a little bit sloppy, like you said, first 2 or 3 minutes, but they've really turned it on.
1:58 to go in the game. Here, working against a little bit of pressure. Gets it over to Wilson. Wilson with a nice drive. Manning rolls it in. Nice little bit of English on that as it rolled in.
Got a nice spin there off the rim. CJ with 11.
Chiefs up 63-33. Shot missed by the Wildcats, and Bellefontaine will clear.
I'd say that just about does it. What a performance by Coach Stolle and the Chiefs tonight.
A 30-point win-ish. It's not over yet. Another 80 seconds. Snap with a nice move through the lane and scores it.
He's had somewhat of a quiet night there, a quiet 7 for the team's leading scorer, averaging over 10 a game. But other guys have came on hot.
Oh, nice play by Wilson. Good way to take away that. Well, there was a stoppage of play. I'm not sure what for.
I think he stopped the play to tie a shoe. I don't know. That might be a first. He blew the whistle and started tying a shoe. Not a player's shoe, but his own. That was interesting.
When you're the ref, man,
you can do whatever you want.
You're the king.
Yeah. Wow. Wow.
Well,
we've seen it all tonight.
But in the flow of the game, it was actually a good thing. It let a bunch of the subs come into the game.
Right. Yeah, North Union has.
For both.
Yeah. Yeah, both teams have pretty much cleared.
Chris Fogan's in. Lane Reeves is in. Alex Crable dribbling out top. We're down to 30 seconds to go in the game. Chiefs lead it by 32.
Bellefontaine will just look to stall here in the final 20 seconds.
No shot attempt.
No.
No. A little bit of a scramble situation
Almost
here.
a turnover.
Almost. Down to 9 seconds. I would guess at this point they'll just dribble it out. And the Chiefs will win this crossover game by 32 points tonight over North Union. All Bellefontaine on their home court. Final score tonight in varsity boys basketball. Bellefontaine 65, North Union 33. The Chieftain defense created all kinds of offense, and it was a laugher, really. Bellefontaine never trailed, and they just kept increasing that lead quarter by quarter. Final score, varsity boys hoops on this late December night. Bellefontaine 65, North Union 33. Jake and I will come back and wrap it up after this.
At Horvath Productions, we offer specialized wedding films that cater to you and your spouse. With top-of-the-line equipment and storytelling skills, we can assure you that the biggest day of your lives will be captured from start to finish. On top of that, we offer some of the lowest rates in the industry so that you can have the best experience possible without having to give up other important aspects of your event. Visit horvathproductions.com/weddings to see how we can make you.
Back at Bellefontaine High School, thanks to Horvath Productions for having us tonight on this live stream. The Chiefs thump North Union 65-33. I mean, look at at least the short-term history of North Union since they've been in the CBC. Not too many nights where they take a beating like this, and I'd have to do a little bit of research on the old iPhone here, but Jake might even know this one. When's the last time the Chiefs beat North Union? Now, Bellefontaine's had a couple of lean years, but I would say it's been a few years.
Honestly, I got back.
Of course, they went several years where they just didn't play either.
Right. I got back to Bellefontaine 2 years ago, and the only 2 times they played them before that, it was all North Union. But yeah, I think this was, as far as talent-wise, one of North Union's they're a little bit down this year, which is all right. I mean, they're gonna rebuild. They've always had a good program, but you got to have teams like this and years like this to learn from and grow from, and I think they'll be fine in the long run. They got a nice program going there at North Union.
They do, and the Chiefs here at the halfway mark are now 4-4. North Union falls to 2-5. Wildcats have also lost 4 in a row. Do you have a read or a feel for Bellefontaine yet? I think a lot of basketball coaches by Christmas break start to maybe get kind of that feel for what they think their team does well, or maybe what the team doesn't do well. What's your take on this Bellefontaine team?
I think it's just too early to tell.
Okay.
I think Bellefontaine had a humongous advantage with size and athleticism tonight.
Yes.
So if Bellefontaine plays teams like this who are more guard oriented, I think Bellefontaine will have an advantage, because the good news, like we talked about earlier, even with these long guys, they're still guard-type players that Bellefontaine has with Snap and St. Clair and Reams off the bench. I mean, these are 6'3", 6'4" guys that can play every position. So I think that's the advantage right now with the Chiefs, and they can have those guys run and gun, and when Coach Stolley lets them loose and picks up the pressure with that full-court press, I think they can go toe-to-toe and they can beat a lot of teams.
Yeah, their defense created offense tonight. Really, it was the Bellefontaine defense that was the difference. Still not sure the Chiefs, and I can be great to have Coach Stolley up here with us. Still not sure how good they are in a half court. If they're not getting 15, 20 points in transition off their defense, how well can they shoot the ball, work the ball around against a tough half-court defense if it's a half-court kind of game? I just don't know. I haven't seen enough yet. It's my second game. I have to give Coach Stolley and his coaching staff a lot of credit, because this is not the style of basketball he's coached for quite some time. This up and down kind of helter-skelter. They're usually more of a half-court, grind it out, win the game in the 40s, 45, kind of like Tuesday night, 45-40. But wisely using the length of the Bellefontaine defense to really make it tough on the other team.
Yeah, I think you hit it on the head there with Coach Stolle had a great plan as far as, North Union doesn't have the biggest, tallest roster. He went ahead and used Bellefontaine's length and cranked up the pressure with that full court press. And I think this will be a great learning point for him because, Bellefontaine typically, once, like you said, they want to settle into the half court and they want to play half court defense. I think this will be something that Bellefontaine's going to build on, and they're going to use the rest of this season is those long guys and that full court press. And it was successful tonight. It looked really good.
Big night for the Chiefs, Jake. The JV Chiefs beat North Union in boys basketball 59-34. Patrick Stolle, the freshman, had 14 points. And the varsity Chiefs win it big, 65-33. These are some unofficial numbers, but when we look at Bellefontaine, Caden Reams, who came in off the bench and brings, again, great energy. He finishes tonight's game with 15 points. Tavian St. Clair had the dunk early on. He finishes tonight's game with 11 points. And then it was just balanced. Several guys maybe scoring 5, 8, 10 points. C.J. Wilson tonight had a total of 8 points. There were all kinds of contributions. Bellefontaine played 9 or 10 players. North Union played a bunch of players as well. North Union, one of their best players was Max Parrish. He didn't play till the second half. He had 8 points. Look at Caleb Draper, Nolan Draper, who's their best player. He finished tonight's game with a total of 13 points. So Chiefs win it easily, 65-33, and it really was never in doubt. The first few minutes was close, but Bellefontaine never trailed after the first quarter. Bellefontaine led 13-6 after the second quarter. The Chiefs had a halftime lead of 31-13. They outscored North Union in that second quarter, 18-7. Third quarter, they just totally, sealed this win with a 16-5 advantage in that third quarter. Bellefontaine over North Union, and after 3 quarters, it was 47-18. The Chiefs went on a 13-0 run towards the end of the third quarter, and that certainly sealed the game. And in the fourth quarter, the Chiefs outscored North Union 18-15. Bellefontaine wins it 65-33. Chiefs will be back at it Monday at Marysville. Then on Friday, January 6th, home against Kenton Ridge in a big league game as well. Chiefs go to 4-4. North Union falls to 2-5. Jake, I have to ask before we sign off, any New Year's resolutions?
For me?
Yeah, for you. People want to know.
Wow.
They're dying to hear this.
Yeah, well, it starts with getting on a diet. I have put on about 20 pounds in the last 3 months. Not good weight. A lot of holiday cookies and fast food and Chipotle and all kinds of stuff. So I will start and end it there. What about you, Bill? Because I know they're dying to hear what you got going on.
I'd say get a little better shape. That's a good one. I think that's where I'll stay at, and maybe I don't have a lot of control over it, but let's make a New Year's resolution of the Buckeyes winning a national championship. I do think they lose to Georgia, though. I'll give you my scores here before we wrap it up. Georgia 31-24 over Ohio State.
Okay.
Which is kind of chalk. Georgia's favored by a touchdown, I think. Michigan over TCU 38-28. However, if the Buckeyes beat Georgia, I think they win the whole thing. That's an if.
I agree. Well, we have pretty much, because I said 14 plus.
I said 38-28 Michigan.
Okay, and then I also said 3-7. So yeah, that's about what everyone thinks. I would agree there. What is the spread for Michigan?
I think it's 9.5.
Okay. Yeah, I think Michigan covers that. I think Michigan is just better than them.
Getting back to these Chiefs, so we'll let you be the Coach Stolle spokesperson as we wrap it up, and we will go talk to him afterwards. But what do you think he'll think of this game tonight? What do you think he thinks of his Chiefs 8 games in? And the Chiefs won this game 65-33 over North Union.
Well, like I kind of touched on it before, as far as letting them just kind of play fast, I guess. That it all started with that full court press that he put on early, and he never came out of it. Just letting them play and run and gun, I think, is going to be great for him to see. Because I don't know, I can't think of in the last 2 years I've been in Bellefontaine where the Chiefs have looked that good. I think their only weakness tonight was they struggled a little bit from the free throw line. But I think this is going to be a great model game for them where they can really find some of their strengths. And right now what I can see is their athleticism and their speed with that full court pressure and just letting them run and gun and hustle and fly around, because Coach Stolley's always prided himself on defense. So, it's part of that, but letting them extend the court and into a full court pressure was really, really good for the Chiefs tonight. And I anticipate him building off of that and pressing a lot more.
So the full court pressure, or that half court zone where they really, they really try to extend things. You think that will be a staple the rest of the way?
I think so.
Okay, Jake, have a good New Year.
You too, Bill. Appreciate it.
Thanks to Michael Horvath, Zach Horvath, Horvath Productions. We thank you for watching tonight. Bellefontaine, a double winner tonight on their home court in varsity boys basketball to close out 2022. The JV Chiefs beat North Union 59-34. Patrick Stolley had 14 points, and the varsity Chiefs really handled North Union 65-33. Bellefontaine goes to 4-4. North Union is 2-5 on the year. The Chiefs, Caden Reams off the bench with 15 points, and Tavian St. Clair also had 11 points. Nolan Draper for North Union, the junior guard, had 13 points to lead their attack. Again, Bellefontaine's back at it Monday night at Marysville. They'll be home if you're coming out to see a game close by. Friday, January 6th when Kenton Ridge visits Bellefontaine. For our crew, I'm Bill Tipple saying have a good night. The Chiefs a winner over North Union 65-33. Happy New Year.